she had to withdraw because she ruptured ligaments.
Oh gosh, poor girl.
Yeah. Shame. At least Palman's doing her job.
We should get Palman up in the commentary box. We should get 3 headsets going, shouldn't we? That would be a fucking great coup.
We'll get a roving down there. Get a roving at half time.
Or even if you could get her in just a quick chat at half time, couldn't you?
At least the little girl had her orange on. She had her orange Gap top on, that's what sold it.
Is that what did it?
Yeah. Dutch orange.
No, plus Leandro's sitting right behind her, so.
You want to be World Player of the Year?
Yeah.
Y las jugadoras de la selección nacional de hockey de Argentina, las Leonas. The players are Belén Suki, Charo Luchetti, Maca Rodríguez Pérez, Gimela Díaz, Mau Caballero, Lucha Aymar, Carla Rebecki, Laura Ladro, Agustina, Flora Vic, fuerte el aplauso,
¿Qué?
Rosy Sánchez, María Escalone, Pili Román, Pipi Belira, Noé Barrio Nuevo, Julia Gómez Fantasías, José Quiroga y su coach, Santiago Capurro.
Very good evening, everybody. Welcome to Mendoza in Argentina. The final match on day 2 of the Women's Champions Trophy. It's a big one. It's Argentina against Australia. Argentina, the world number 3s, currently sit in second position in Pool B, having beaten Germany by 1-0 yesterday evening. Australia beat Germany by 2-1, and England and Germany just played out a thoroughly entertaining 1-1 draw, which means that these two are fighting it out for bragging rights in Pool B. And realistically, the winner of this one, you will imagine, would win the pool. Having said that, we've had 3 matches today. All of them have finished 1-1. What are the odds of this one finishing level? We'll have to wait and see. But expect a magnificent atmosphere in this stadium. It was brilliant last night. when they play Germany, and I'm sure it'll be no different against the Hockey Roos of Australia. So the two teams are out in the middle of the park. We're going to start with the national anthem of Australia and then the one of Argentina.
And now, the national anthem of Argentina.
It's a rendition you never tire of. They enjoy their national anthem here in Argentina. Now, this is the 21st edition of the Champions Trophy, and these two teams have 11 titles between them. Argentina have 5, Australia have 6. Australia, the most successful team in this competition, along with the Dutch. And here are the two lineups. And Argentina, well, they were brilliant in the first quarter yesterday against Germany. Aymar, number 8, was pulling all the strings, and she looks to be injury-free and playing at her very best here. And the Habib sisters, well, they start in the starting lineup for Santiago Capurro, the new coach for Argentina, taking over from Carlos Retegui. As for Australia, well, number 15, Amelia Spence, she sat in the stand with ice on her hamstring, so she won't be taking part in this one. So Adam Cummins is going to have to deal with one less outfield player. But keep your eye on number 7, Jodie Kenny, at penalty corners. She really is a potent weapon for Adam Cummins and his side. So the stage is set. Let's introduce you to our two umpires. Fanneke Alkemade of the Netherlands, and she's on the far side, and on the near side it's Kelly Hudson from New Zealand. As we look down the hill towards the city of Mendoza, there is Luciana Aymar in her final international tournament. What a servant to the game of hockey she's been. 8 times the FIH World Player of the Year. But Ash Wells and Belen Suki, well, I wonder how tested they will be throughout this match here tonight. We're about to get ourselves underway in the final match on day 2 of this 2014 Champions Trophy. Argentina, the defending champions, get us underway, attacking the goal to our right-hand side in their traditional blue and white striped top with the black skirt, black socks. Australia in their gold and green. And Australia go hunting already, and they force turnover high up the park, and Nanscorn takes it quickly. Down into the baseline it comes, across the circle, and there to take it away is Habib. And the aerial, the big aerial, thrown by Barrenuevo. Last time that Australia won this title was back in 2003, whereas Argentina, through Aymar and good tackle from Kenny, have made every semi-final since 1999. Very impressive run. Here is Flanagan to McMahon. Bone to McMahon's left. Here is Bone. Bone comes back inside. Try and get the better of Marino. Kenny fires it up the centre of the park. Off the stick of Lucetti. Long corner for the Hockey Roos. Taken by Nanscorn. Tries to feed it in to Slattery. Nanscorn again. Flanagan to Kenny, McMahon. And again, Bone will be to her left, and Bone picks it up on the reverse stick, then tries to get it across on the tomahawk. They can't get past the first line of defence, which is Delia. Free hit. Easton wanted to take it quickly, but it has to come back to the right place, and Bone will have it. Bone. Kenny to McMahon. McMahon, little look up. Nanscorn offers, but McMahon goes back to Kenny. Alongside me in the commentary box for this one, the former England and Great Britain international, Mel Clulo. And Mel, really fascinating clash ahead of us here.
It is. It's two sides on top of their form, having won the game yesterday. Australia are doing what they always do, which is come out the blocks, all guns blazing, trying to assert their pressure early on in the game, putting the Argentine defence under pressure, and it will be the likes of Delia, Barrenuevo that will be key to keeping the ball out.
Silver medalists in The Hague, Australia. Lost that final to the Dutch. And Argentina, well, they picked up a bronze medal in The Hague, beating the United States in that bronze medal match. And Carlos Ortegui, what a job he did in The Hague, coaching both the men's and the women's teams to bronze medal. He was legging it between pitches, missing the last 5 minutes of one to make the start of another. Phenomenal effort from him, and great reward.
He always had such a good relationship with Luciana Aymar, and in the back of your mind you wonder whether him stepping away from Las Leonas is a reason for her deciding to retire 18-20 months out from Rio.
Well, she'd be 39, wouldn't she, if she continued to Rio. And don't forget, Southern Hemisphere, so it won't be quite as hot in Rio in August as you might imagine. Still be fairly blended. They don't like her getting fouled in any way, shape or form. And the sun making an appearance. It's been rather cloudy for the last, what, day and a half. The cloud due to lift overnight and into tomorrow, and the temperatures, which have been in the high teens for the first 2 days of this tournament, are set to be in the 30s, believe it or not, come Tuesday. Infield comes Marino. And nothing coming. Long corner, eventually given. Australian defence was setting up for the long corner, so no real surprise for the overturn. Change of heart. Marino can't quite bring it under control. That's good work from Attard. Australia and Nance score an attack on the right flank. Attard pointing upfield is where she wants it. This is Nance. Gabrielle Nance. That sideline ball. Just getting it stuck underneath her feet. And Argentina turn it over. Nance gone. Posing a threat to Argentina as they try and get it out of this tight area. Nuevo. Good skill. Commentator's curse, but they've done well there, Argentina, in a tight situation. Flanagan just loses control, and it's a 4-on-4 break. The pass forward was wayward from Carla Rebecki. There's Georgia Nanscombe. There was Georgia Nanscombe. Nuevo. That's the ball back from Augustina Herbif, the scorer of the goal yesterday against Germany. From a penalty corner. Picked up the rebound off the keeper, and that's a foot off Dwyer. Infield cuts Sanchez to Aymar. Aymar plays the ball forward and twisting and turning and playing it to the left-hand side of Sanchez, and the move gets Argentina in round the back, but that's a good covering tackle by Flanagan. Spin out of defence by Dwyer, but it's been picked up and taken forward by Rodriguez Perez, the captain. Which is almost, oh, that's going to hurt. That is rifled into Kenny, and Beef just has a little check to see that she's okay, and that she is, so she trots off. Kenny to Flanagan, who's switched to this near side. Ball stolen off her by Ramang. Flanagan through the legs to Nelson. Plenty of timber in those tackles on Ash Nelson. It's a good take from Smith. Bone with the sideline ball. Bone still going, advantage being played. Now they get the free hit, Australia. They're going to have to come back. Bone. So Kenny. Kenny McMahon have just switched at the back for the Hockey Roos. Aymar picks it up. Comes back in field. Gets the stick taken away from her by Carmichael. Ten minutes gone, Mel.
I think it's been played at a really good pace. I think both teams, Australia certainly are the more dominant side at the moment, but neither side's really been able to create a chance at goal.
Carmichael wins the sideline ball. Carmichael comes back out to Attard. Flanagan. Didn't get hold of that at all. And Aymar's picked it up, and in front of Aymar, She has Marino. Aymar cuts back in field. Plays it across to Perez. Perez up the line, stretching for it. Not being able to quite reach it is Luchetti, but she's got the sideline ball. Perez off the stick of Emily Smith. Nelson.
I think Australia have done two things very well in this opening spell. One is not really allowing Aymar time on the ball to do what she does, and secondly, that by doing that, they've quietened the crowd down. It can be really intimidating playing in Argentina if the crowd suddenly gets buoyed by a goal or the way that they're playing. Gives you a confidence boost if it goes silent as it is at the moment.
Oh, Nelson has picked that up in the chin, and Easton quickly onto it to take the free hit. Easton to the edge of the circle, chance here, up off the Argentina stick. Play on, say the officials. Luchetti plays it infield. Up it goes for Quiroga. Marino. And trying to chase this one down is Caballero. Caballero wins the free hit, quickly taken by Marino. Marino has Caballero in front of her on the reverse stick side. Flanagan's there to block it away for Australia. And they will look to put pressure on Argentina if they can, but it's just run out by Nance, and Soroga takes the sideline ball. Delia. A beef to her central defensive partner. This is Scaroni. Sanchez. Onto ground. Still alive. But Mons over there. We're inside the final 2 minutes of this opening quarter. Taking along at a good pace this one so far. Rodriguez Perez tries to pick out Luchetti. Luchetti can't quite keep it in play. 16 for the Hockeyroos, which Flanagan will take. Flanagan, the cell pass, picked off by Marino. Unfairly, says Kelly Hudson. Flanagan goes all the way across the park to Carrie McMahon. McMahon to Bone, who's now in the centre of the park. Easton. Nice little spin from Easton, picks up Dwyer. Kirsten Dwyer plays the ball forward, but it's a free hit to Argentina. Down the sideline it goes from Rodriguez Perez, but Attard picks it up. Attard trying to find Carmichael, but it's picked off instead by Marino, and Marino has Luchetti moving in front of her. Delia to the right. Luchetti still on for Delia. Here is Luchetti. Luchetti in round the back. Flanagan in attendance. Luchetti roused two of them, and then it's cleared by Kenny, and the crowd lift the noise. They enjoyed that dribble. Then they were possibly hoping for a penalty corner.
It was a hopeful shout of the ball being deliberately put off the back line, which was never going to be given.
Attard loses the stick as Marino goes through. And that is the quarter time hooter. A thoroughly enjoyable opening 15 minutes to this Pool B game, but no score in it. It's Argentina 0, Australia 0. Well, a great pace to this game in the opening 15 minutes. And both teams probing and trying to find the opening. But, as you said, Malcludo, neither keepers really had a save to make in anger.
No, and I think it's a sign of the world rankings, to be honest. And the reason that teams get there is not just because they can score goals, but they stop teams from scoring in the other end. And on show here, we've got probably two of the best defences in the world. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a chess-like game, and it will be down to which coach can get the tactics right to get the final decision.
Adam Cummins is laying down what he wants to have happen in this second quarter, and that's where this quarter system works quite well. It gives the coaches that opportunity to get into the team after only 15 minutes.
Estás viviendo, lo estás palpitando aquí en el Estadio Provincial de Hockey. Vamos Argentina todavía, vamos Leonas. Se movieron ustedes.
This final match on day 2 of the Champions Trophy is a tight affair. Too much noise in the stadium to hear what Adam Cummins is saying. It's this one finely balanced. And we are just a matter of seconds away from the start of this second quarter. Now, Argentina will have to be careful here, because, well, they had to be careful. They're taking their time, and they almost got caught. I think it's because, well, Argentina started the first quarter, but the umpires, if they're not ready when the clock ticks 0, give them the chance and then blow, and then it's a free hit. And I think that's exactly what the Hockey Roos were hoping was going to happen, and possibly should have happened, but didn't.
I couldn't agree more. We've commented before about how it happened to Belgian women in the World Cup, and I don't see why it's any different just because it's at quarter time. Perhaps it's something that hasn't been thought of yet with the matches now going to quarters.
Well, maybe they're thinking, because it's our hit, we can just take our time, it doesn't matter.
But it could be your restart at half-time. But if you're not out on the field, free hits given
Which
to the other team.
was the case in the Belgian match. It was Belgium's pushback at half-time. And they were laid out. That's a lovely pass. They're in round the back here, Argentina. Opportunity, knocks! And that's come off the post. Great shot from Carla Rebecca. And Ash Wells was completely beaten, but her post wasn't.
Brilliant ball by Delia here. Gets the ball into a fantastic position, drive, so there's nothing the Australian defender could do. Rebecca gets in front of McMahon. Brilliant shot, really unlucky not to get an outcome.
And that's what they can do so well, Argentina. Man scored. Dispossessed illegally, but it's got the crowd going. Kenny, McMahon. This is Bone. Bone into the corner. Free hit for Argentina as Luchetti brings it clear. This is Delia. McMahon to Flanagan. Neymar picks it up easily. Here's Marino. Back to the lady of the moment. Neymar through to, well, it was Romang, but she didn't pick it up, and they've got a penalty corner. Aymar driving forward, and although Romang couldn't pick it up, Rebecca has won. Oh, Delfina Marino, sorry, has won the penalty corner.
Just a fantastic break. A lot of players have been struggling to trap the ball here, but Aymar, one touch to trap Flanagan, slightly lifted pass forward, and the speed on the counter-attack shown by those Argentine forwards was brilliant. Thought they'd missed the opportunity, but followed up well by Marino, and first penalty corner of the game for Argentina.
So Delia on the left, And Rebecca on the right. There's a little swap. It's going to be Delia. No, it's not Rebecca. Just tried to be a little bit too complicated. And Australia get it free. And Nanscorn plays a raking ball up that right flank, but it's cut out by the defence. Argentina will try and come again. Nanscorn full of running. Nanscorn now around the back. That's out of play. Throwing the wave up. Delia. Through the middle, they work it, and Neymar comes once again. Past Nanscorn like she stood still. The crowd start to lift again. Neymar playing injury-free, and a joy to watch, but a misunderstanding from her teammates. Sees the move break down.
I don't think Delia really did enough on top of the circle to throw the dummy to the #1 runner. We've seen her do that move before, or Argentina do that move before with success, but it just didn't sell the #1 runner enough.
It should have moved out. She moved out of the channel and played it back into the same channel. She didn't shift the channel, did she? Attard, Kenny. And away by Kirsten Dwyer and Nanscorn. Kirsten Dwyer to Kenny. Flanagan on this left flank. Flanagan can't keep it under control. Marino leaves it for Lucetti. Work from Marino. Still going Marino into the circle. Kenny's got half a stick on it. It's a long corner. Neymar to take. Attard puts it behind. And Lucetti will take the long corner. Lucetti's got Delia on the 25. And the foul called against Habib.
And Flanagan's very lucky there that she didn't make contact with the ball, but it's really clever the way that I think it was Marino walked forwards with the ball. Flanagan didn't back off, and then all of a sudden there was a change of pace, which almost caught the Australian defence out.
Oh, Flanagan living dangerously, but not 5 was Pilar Ramang. Flanagan's ball up the line goes all the way for 16 to Argentina. Habib takes. And her sister Florencia tries it forward, but then loses possession, and there's a foot race here which Kirsten Dwyer wins, and Dwyer will now try and find Rebecca Dwyer. Delia with the ball up to Lucetti. Tried to turn it round the corner for Marino, but they weren't on the same wavelength. Almost robbed by Ramang. Ramang harrying Attard, still hunting her down. Attard into McMahon. McMahon takes it wide, and here is Bone. Out off Ramang. Nelson. Sees her attempt to pass, and that's picked out by Gomez, here is Gomez. Nuevo. Good work from Argentina, lovely spread of the ball. It didn't need to be touched by Rebecca, but it was. She could have left it for Pilar Romang. So 16 taken by Bone. So Kenny is on her own goal line. Kenny, it's a loose ball out, so it goes straight to Luchetti, top of the circle, chance here for Argentina, up onto the leg of McMahon. Well, they want to refer it. But if they want to refer, Kelly Hudson can't refuse them with a referral.
No, and my understanding is that they have been told if players make the T sign, then they refer it.
Mitchell, they're saying there's no advantage there. I saw the foot played an advantage, so have a look for me. And okay, foot, and you put your played advantage. I'll take a look. Thank you.
Well, let's have another look. Well, it's up off McMahon's stick onto her leg.
Ball does fall to Luciana Aymar, but is it an advantage?
No. It's off the stick, onto the knee. Surely that's a penalty corner. If this isn't given as a penalty corner, there might be a riot. We're having another look at it.
All we've seen so far is this. We haven't seen the next phase.
Well,
it's never under control.
There's no advantage here. She's
There's no advantage.
No.
In my opinion, but
No clear advantage. Penalty corner. Argentina keeps their referral. Thanks, Richie.
So there you go. The right decision has been reached. And Argentina with Delia and Rebecca at the top.
interesting they've chosen to leave Barrenuevo at the back. Usually one of the drag flick options off the top.
Well, let's see then, is Delia going to take this one on? A little shift again. Delia, well, she wanted the strike at goal, and good defensive work from Australia again.
Again, she just doesn't do enough really to take the #1 runner out of the equation. She needed to drive it even further past.
Aymar trying to get on the ball, but McMahon gets it free. And here comes Rebecca Dwyer. Dwyer all the way to the circle edge almost. Well, the tackle comes in. It's a good tackle from Delia. And Aymar off and running up that far side. Aymar drops it out to Marino. Marino's ball across the park. It's a great ball across the park. Finds Sanchez. Sanchez drops it down onto the goal line. Ball trying to come across from Truoga. And Australia, well, they don't get it clear. Can they get the shot away? Easton's foot as the ball's played in by Caballero. Another penalty corner. And Argentina starting to build momentum. Now, Kenny, has she been struck in the face?
Yeah, I think Argentina have been brilliant in this quarter. Built up the pressure, built up the momentum. Eastham left her feet exposed, and it was simple for the Argentina team to put the ball on the foot.
So Delia's now standing to the right. Amar's now at the top of the circle. Amar the left castle, Delia the right castle. It's Delia. And this time the shot is wide. But again, not really offering much from that top of the circle.
No, I don't know if it's slightly mistrapped, but the roll has really gone in towards Delia, so as she swung the ball, it's only really going to go off target. Whether they're looking for the injector or not, I don't know. But basic rules of penalty corners, you've got to get your first shot on target.
Nanscorn plays it across to Slattery. Slattery loses out to Amar. A little look up. Amar on the return. No, it was out of foot. Play on, says the umpire. And Sroga drops it out to Scaroni. Scaroni once more, little touch around the corner, but wasn't watching, and Nanscorn's picked it up. Nanscorn to Slattery. Slattery onto the reverse stick side. Inside shot, goal! And Australia take the lead. Emily Smith with a poacher's goal stuns the stadium here in Mendoza, and it's Argentina 0, Australia 1. Argentina have been building the pressure, but on the counter-attack, Australia have scored.
Brilliant play by Slattery, really strong, but what a finish that is by Emily Smith. Bouncing ball, split grip on the reverse. Means that her backswing wasn't going to be very long, it was always going to be quick. But it was the turnover by Delia in the midfield which really led to that goal, but what an absolutely fantastic finish.
Yeah, it was the pass around the corner without looking, and number 26 gives Australia the lead on the 26th minute. Argentina 0, Australia 1. Emily Smith with her first of this 2014 Champions Trophy, and a brilliant goal it was too. The crowd silenced but briefly as they tried to lift their team for the final 3 minutes before the half-time break. So, Dwyer, cross-field ball to Flanagan. Flanagan back to Dwyer. Charged down, but it's still an Australia ball, which Kirsten Dwyer takes. Nanscorn trying to get the better of Sanchez on that far side. Nanscorn fires it in, no touch, 16. Scaroni trying to pick out a very long pass to Lichetti, and Flanagan gets her stick on the ball. Australia ball. Nelson takes to Bone. Bone wins a sideline ball. It wasn't the best pass back from Nelson to Bone, and Bone did well, in fact. Flanagan. Bone to her left as we enter the final 2 minutes of the first half. Argentina 0, Australia 1. The world number 2's just in front against the world number 3. Delia takes it past Nance, did well. And Aymar gets it strong and facing the Australia goal. Gets the return pass. Aymar trying to play it into the corner. Luchetti's going to keep it in play. Luchetti to Habib. Habib to Luchetti. Nice ball from Habib, and then Australia get the whistle and they'll clear it upfield. So Ash Nelson inside the final minute of the first half. And an entertaining game. Australia, the better team in the first quarter. Argentina, the better team in the second quarter until the 26th minute.
Absolutely. Simple piece of brilliance by Emily Smith has potentially given Australia the lead at half-time.
Well, they might double their lead here. An opportunity for the Hockey Roos to make it 2-0. But in the end, Carmichael didn't really fancy her chances when possibly she should have pulled the trigger. Running across the circle, about 5 or 6 yards in. Ball on the strong side. Why don't you pull the trigger?
Possibly a bit of backtracking by Habib put her off.
Good work from Rodriguez Perez, and there is the half-time hooter. And a thoroughly entertaining second quarter comes to an end with Australia in front. The half-time score, Argentina 0, Australia 1. Just the way Australia and Adam Cummins would have wanted to finish that first half, silencing the crowd here in Mendoza. Emily Smith, the difference between the two sides, but it's been an entertaining first 30 minutes. And Australia, well, they've done what Adam Cummins would have wanted them to do in that first half, and now Santiago Capurro has to get to work and try and work out how his team can score at least one goal in the second half without conceding any more if they are to get something from this match. At half-time, Argentina 0, Australia 1. Welcome back everybody to half-time in this final match on day 2 of this 2014 Champions Trophy. Argentina against Australia, and it's a really close affair. Argentina 0, Australia 1, the half-time score. So let's have a look at some of the highlights from a thoroughly entertaining match. And, well, that the closest that they've come. Rebecca hitting the post with the Australian defence and keeper well beaten. Their corners have been disappointing though, Argentina's.
Yeah, they have, because they've definitely got some world-class options off the top, and they're not using them. They're not getting the ball on target. I think Australia are doing very, very well to charge down, certainly Delia at the top of the circle. And then this was the goal. It was a turnover in midfield, and Slattery does exceptionally well. Really strong here on Barrenuevo, but a split grip reverse stick shot. She's really got hold of that in the middle of the stick, and there's absolutely nothing that Suchi could do in goal for Argentina.
It's going to look better. That's a great shot. That really is a high piece of skill. And that came just 3 and a bit minutes before the break. And let's have a look at the stats here. Just the one shot from 3 circle penetrations. That one shot's gone in. Plenty of possession for Argentina, plenty of circle penetrations, but just one shot from those 8 penetrations. Not good enough, really, is it?
No, it's not. And you know, I think, as we said, Lichetti's hit the post, but apart from that, really, there hasn't been a threat. Can't really remember Wells having to make a save in the goal. It tended to be a mistrap from an Argentine forward rather than, you know, in that final third as they're going at goal. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out. I think, you know, as we said throughout the game, Australia were definitely dominant in the first one, Argentina in the second quarter.
Yeah, well, don't forget you can get social and involved with us here in Argentina at the Champions Trophy. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/FI Hockey. Follow us on Twitter at FIH_hockey is our Twitter handle, hashtag CT2014. Instagram at FI Hockey for behind the scenes shots, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at FI Hockey to watch highlights and replays. Let us know what you think of this match, of this tournament. Who do you think might be lifting the trophy come Sunday week? Today week, in fact. So, still a couple of minutes away from the start of this second half. And Australia, despite the changes that they've made from the World Cup squad, look very strong. They seem to be the team that is playing the most fluent hockey from all the 8 that we've seen over the first 2 days.
Yeah, they have, and I think the key to it is they have strength down the middle of their pitch. You know, you've got Jodie Kenny at the back, who's been outstanding. She's got a great reach. Casey Easton, Tania Lattard, for me, are the 2 that sit in the middle of the field, and they allow all the other players to play off them. They're the workhorses. Normally it's Madonna Blythe that's in there as well. But they are like the cornerstone of Australia, and they epitomise the work rate and the ethic that the Hockeyroos have got going on at the moment.
Lattard, a welcome return to the Hockeyroos squad for her. And Argentina, they've got plenty of flair about them, haven't they? But when you come up against a well-drilled side such as Australia, and those moments of magic that Emily Smith produced can undo you, and they just keep going about their game and try and get Aymara involved a bit more, perhaps.
Yeah, I think both teams believe in the style and the way that they play.
Anna Flanagan there. He's around the back for Australia, and the teams are ready. Just waiting for the nod from the official table. Fina Merino will be hoping that she can find a way through this Australian defence, excuse me, and bring Argentina level. Remember, we've had 3 matches already today. They've all finished 1-1. Will match 4 be the same? Second half is underway here in Mendoza, And Australia attack the goal to our right-hand side, leading by a goal to nil. Emily Smith the scorer after 26 minutes. A brilliantly taken reverse stick shot, first time as the ball was played in from Slattery. And the goal actually coming against the run of play in terms of pressure. It would have been Argentina that have been pressing in that second quarter with penalty corners and circle penetrations, but they haven't really made Ash Wells make a save in anger yet. They've had her comprehensively beaten, but they couldn't beat the post. Nelson. Off Marino, and Nelson will take it quickly. Picks up Eastham on the top of the circle. Eastham in to the circle, and there's nobody down the middle of the park there, and so he can just let it go into the goal, and it'll be an Argentina 16. Villanueva, up the line, cross comes Bone. Not enough space given by Rebecki. And Bone will take the free hit when the ball arrives, and it's now here. Off the foot of Slattery. Arguably Villanueva, not 5.
Didn't see what the difference was between this one down here and that one.
Interpretation. Mel Clelo still alongside me in the commentary box, and Argentina doing a very Australia, sorry, doing a very good job on Argentina thus far. Amar turns into Kenny. A little bit of afters there from Amar. Queen of Argentina hockey, lovely bit of skill. Nelson with last-ditch defending on the circle edge. Villanueva out to Delia. This is Habif. Oh no, they could be in trouble here. Nance against Delia. It's a 1-on-3 situation. Nance should be crowded out here. Nance doing well, spinning away, still going is Nance. And in the end, she is crowded out, but bringing up and picking up the rebound is Smith. Smith a little bit of a swing and a miss, and that gives Argentina possession. In fact, no, it's gone over the back line for a long corner before the swing and the miss. Lifted into the circle. Now Argentina get the ball.
It's twice now though Argentina have turned over the ball, and that really has been seems to be Australia's best chance of scoring is when Argentina make the mistakes.
Well, that's a mistake there. Nelson into the circle. Oh, Smith wants this one referred. Let's see.
Yes, he's looking for a danger here. I thought I hit her foot, but take a look. Okay, I'll take a look for danger.
Carmachetti in the video umpire box. Kelly Hudson saying that she thought it hit Smith's foot.
If the Argentine defenders stick into the ground, up onto the leg.
Yeah, it's not her foot, is it? It's the stick of Augustina Habib.
But it's gone into the ground first.
Ball's travelling too quick. Yeah, it's not her foot, is it? Well, we saw a penalty stroke given a little earlier. I'm not saying this is going to be a penalty stroke, but...
Kelly, the ball just bounces on the pitch. There is no danger. So Australia lose their referral.
And it's a free head out as it's
It's yes, my hand out. Free hand out. Okay.
So there you go. So if it goes down into the pitch and comes up and hits you on the head. Oh well, I kind of get where it's coming from. It's certainly Emily Smith was convinced that that should have been a penalty corner.
She possibly didn't see it bounce in front of her.
Yeah, maybe she would have just come off the edge of the stick straight into her thigh, so that's true. Nelson forward to Smith. And the ball underneath, Delia picks up. There's Habib. Oh, dangerous place to play with the ball there, and Nance wins the free hit on the edge of the circle. Eastham takes to Nelson. Here's Eastham once again. Into the circle it comes. That's a good clearance from Suki. Nice and confident. Well picked up from Marino. She's got Pilar Romang on her left-hand side, but can't find her. And Flanagan looks up and gets robbed by the ball. Flanagan not having one of her better games here today. And Carmichael can't bring it under control. Delia. There's the free hit, which will be taken by Malanuevo. Her beef. Lovely ball picked up by Rebecca. Free hit to Argentina on the edge of the Australia circle. An opportunity here to try and put some pressure on. Brought away by Nance, and Argentina need to get back in numbers here. Good work from Habib, and the push goes against Nance. A smile from Gabrielle Nance. Direct running, it says Marino on the reverse stick. Marino, Kenny with the last touch, long corner. No penalty corners yet for Australia in this one. Deflection from Aymar, over the top it goes.
It's a great ball in, nice and flat. Aymar full stretch, it's not far away at all.
Kenny to Flanagan. Marino looking to put the pressure on. McMahon brings it over the 25. McMahon to Valencia Habib. Kenny. Sideline ball for the Hockey Roos. Comes, it's not out of harm's way just yet, and Dwyer gets robbed on the edge of the circle by Aymar. just thinking about it. This is Aymar's 15th appearance in the Champions Trophy, so it hasn't been every year, but they've made every semi-final since 1999 as they steal the ball back, Argentina, and Marino's got to be careful. But I guess no coincidence that great run of, well,
I think Marino's lucky not to get a head taken off tackling from the wrong side.
Yeah. So yeah, I was just saying, every semi-final since 1999, this is her 15th appearance. No coincidence that the upturn in fortune for Argentina has coincided with the reign of Aymar, if you like. All in is well dealt with in the end by Argentina. Just questioning Ramang there if it had come off the Australian player last, but no, and it's quickly taken by Bone. McMahon driving to the circle edge. It's still alive for Australia. Penalty corner, their first of the game. And, well, Jodie Kenny not on the park.
It's good play though by McMahon. It's the pressure on the top, I think it's by Slattery. Two Argentine defenders drawn towards her. Just guilty of sticks up in the air.
So McMahon and Flanagan at the top of the circle. McMahon to the left, Flanagan to the right. Australia lead by a goal to nil. This to double their advantage. It's gone to Flanagan. Flanagan just wide of the target. Argentina survive.
It's a slick routine and probably Flanagan's favourite corner, but again off target. Suchi happy to watch that one go by.
Dropped out by Gomez Fantasia. Delia rifles it forward and Shiroga can't bring it under control. We've got 4:30 remaining in the third quarter. Still no addition to the score. Shiroga takes it quickly. Aymar. Oh, wonderful skill from Luciano Aymar on the reverse stick, and it comes too high.
Fantastic piece of skill, really. Australian players are all really competent, and she just manages a spatial awareness of where the player's closing her down from, and more importantly, where she wants to put the ball is absolutely fantastic.
Little touch to Shiroga, doesn't quite come off from Nichetti. And Argentina need a little lift from somewhere. They're just not quite firing on all cylinders, are they? There isn't the same sort of pace about their game as there was last night. Smith almost capitalising on a wayward pass, the back from Delia. But fortunately, from Argentina's perspective, Agustina Habib was there to snuff out any danger. Aymar. Wants the free hit and gets it. And it comes. And here goes Carmichael down the left flank for Australia. 2:25 remaining in this third quarter. Big tackle on Dwyer, but it falls to Carmichael. And back comes Agustina Habib. Flanagan cuts the ball to Luchetti out. Srawoga now has possession. Gomez. There's Amar in support if she wants that. Smith's down on the ground now. She finds Amar. Amar inside Nanscorn, but wins the free hit. But she will leave for Delia to take. Delia spraying the ball out to that right-hand flank. Amar gets the ball back. Still going. Amar into the circle. Amar pulls it back. Opportunity here. Brilliant defending on the goal post by Kirsten Dwyer. Dwyer keeps Australia in front. Well, that's as close as Argentina have got. They've hit the post in the first half and they've had one cleared pretty much off the line in the second. They're getting ever closer. Gives the crowd a little lift as well. Unfortunately for Argentina, three-quarter time might just interrupt the flow of things for them. Too high, and Australia will be in no rush to take this with quarter time just around the corner.
It's a lovely 1-2 here. Possibly a little bit high, that ball coming in, but great ball back by Amar, and that's just fantastic defending by Dwyer.
Well, that is the three-quarter time hooter, and Argentina within a whisker of levelling it up, but with 15 to go, it's Argentina 0, Australia 1. Well, Amar trying to lift Argentina towards the end of that third quarter. And interesting to see if Argentina can keep this momentum that they were building towards the end of quarter three. If they can keep it up at the start of quarter four. Santiago Capura, the coach, is going to work. So Mel, what would you be saying in his position right now?
I think at some point Argentina are going to have to go for it and try and get the goal. They've had patches of play, but they need to get Luchetti on the ball more, Rebecca on the ball more, and Amar on the ball more.
See if that happens in the final quarter.
Y la bienvenida para ambos seleccionados a nuestra tierra.
Well, this is the goal Emily Smith took, and it gets better every time you look at it, doesn't it?
It's just an absolutely fantastic finish. The split grip means that there's no big backswing or follow through, so you can get your shot off a lot quicker. And even under pressure from the defender, she's not going to hit a better one like that on the reverse.
Gomez Fantasia was the player in attendance. And this is right at the death hit, is it? Yeah. I think we might have had a referral if this had gone in. But as it was, Kirsten Dwyer came up with a lovely piece of skill to keep it out. Australia get us underway in the fourth quarter, leading by a goal to 0. Argentina have 15 minutes to rescue this one, try and level it up if they can, but Australia on the front foot through Paris. Paris trying to feed it into Slattery. Here goes Rebecca. Rebecca playing it straight up the park, and Flanagan cuts it out. Sanchez. Not to Aymar. Aymar with McMahon in close attendance, and Harry McMahon does well. Nelson brings the ball up to position for the hit to be taken. And here is Slattery. Slattery up against Barry Nuevo. Foot of Slattery. Goes past the edge of Lucetti's stick, and here comes Nanscorn. Nanscorn, Lucetti can come back. She's got to be careful here. And she does pick up the card. And a hard job made slightly harder by the fact Argentina now have 10 for a couple of minutes. Kenny fires that in, with a touch around the corner, but pulled away. A touch coming from Nance. And there is Rosario Lucetti, confirmation of her green card. It's going to go all the way past Ash Wells for the 16. McMahon to Eastham. Ooh, Casey Eastham almost robbed of the ball, but she does well. Really strong play from the Australian skipper. Good work from Casey Eastham. Kenny to McMahon. Flanagan. Flanagan takes it quickly, tries to pick out Perez. Behind for a 16. Couple of balls on the park. Smith going hunting. Delia's going to have to be careful here, and Australia turn possession up inside the Argentina 25. And the ball through, so Smith doesn't quite come off. But that's good pressing from Australia. And the pressure's starting to tell on Argentina. They can't link their passes together at the moment. Into the circle, Nanscorn with an opportunity. But that's good defending from Habib. And the crowd start to get excited as she brings it out of their own 25. Aymar, was that off the foot of Eastham? Yes, it was. Aymar spinning, and Eastham again gets her feet in a muddle. And Aymar's pass slightly away from Delfina Marino. It's down the other end. Beef bringing the ball away. Aymar, the 4-on-3 situation here. Argentina, can they find an opening? Across it comes, and Dwyer's there again. Kirsten Dwyer gets her stick on it, but it rebounds into Eastham. Are they going to refer this? Well, they've accepted it. Let's have a look.
I don't think that's too high at all.
The ball in here. Oh, it's played back into Kenny. So here, is this the opportunity for Argentina? Australia got to be quick here. Chance, well saved by Wells. Good clearance as well as that. Dwyer again. No, it's Kenny. Kenny this time with the big stick, and she's there again. Good defending from Jodie Kenny. Brilliant stuff. And as a unit, they do well.
Yeah, they decide to go with Rebecca this time, and Wells just plays the ball up in the air, but Jodie Kenny's got the peace of mind. It's not always easy to see in the face masks, but that's a great clearance over the top of all the defenders.
Allowed Wells to take the shot there, Australia. The aerial ball finds Amar. Amar up against Dwyer, past Kenny. Those two out of the equation for the moment. Ball across, Amar's there, Amar scores! The golden goal brings the fans in the stadium to their feet. And Argentina back on level terms through Luciana Amar.
She basically set it up here with a brilliant run. Continues it in, it's a great ball, and
it's the first time they've got Dwyer and Kenny out of the equation.
Flanagan that's down on the floor. Tries to block the first shot. Amar's not going to miss from 2 yards out. Ashley Wells wrong-footed in the goal. It certainly sets us up for a good, entertaining final 8 minutes.
Well, as I mentioned a little earlier, the first 3 games have finished 1-1. And we've got a card, have we? A yellow card for Caballero. So just as Argentina get back on level terms, they're going to have to do 5 of the last 8 minutes with 10 players. And Santiago Capurro must be very frustrated right now. Nanscombe picks up the touch, and Neymar goes to ground, but it's Dwyer. And Neymar gives away the free hit. There you go. Martina Caballero, confirmation that she's got the yellow card. So I was about to say, we've had 3 games at 1-1, surely not a 4th. Close. Who's down at the far post? It's Smith. Emily Smith looking to get her 2nd of the game. Well, a 1-1 draw would make life very exciting on the final day of pool matches on Tuesday, because all positions would be open for grabs in both pools. Wow, excitement. Not enough for that young child. A good kip amongst all the noise. They want a winning goal, but if they do get a winning goal, Argentina, they will have done it the hard way. As I say, 10 men or 10 players for the final 5 of the last 8 minutes. Dwyer into McMahon. McMahon drop it out to Kirsten Dwyer. Kenny. Attard on this right-hand side for Australia. This is Attard. First touch wasn't the best, but gets it away to Ash Nelson. Nelson inside. And, well, there's not going to be too many players up front for Argentina, and so they need to look after the ball. Rebecca doesn't do that, and Australia will continue to rotate their bench to try and pull Argentina all over the park. Ooh, and it comes. Is that too high? Well, it's a play on. Good save. It's under Rebecca. And we wait to see what happens. Well, Rebecca gets away with that. Oh, sorry, Suki, sorry, gets away with that. Played in. Great shot. And it's right behind her here. That's desperately close. Emily Smith trying to get that one, bundle it over the line. Slattery with the initial shot.
Absolutely brilliant. First touch into space, off the wrong foot. Goes under Suchi's foot. But then she's got the peace of mind to actually stretch her stick out. Brilliant save and really kept Argentina in the game.
Well, 3 of the 5 minutes have gone with Cavallero on the bench on the naughty step. Aymar tries to get Argentina going forward. Las Leones looking for a go-ahead goal here. Cleared upfield on the reverse stick. And Suki will play it back out. Doesn't want to invite Australia pressure onto the Argentina defence. Palo Nuevo. Delia. Beef plays it round the corner. And Neymar can't get on the end of the pass. McMahon to Kenny. 4 minutes remaining in the match. 1 minute of the yellow card remaining. Nanscorn tries to go up and around Gomez Fantasia. And the defender does just enough. Argentina had possession, but it's frantic stuff, isn't it, towards the end of this final match on day 2 of the 2014 Champions Trophy. Neymar wins the free hit. No, that's an Argentina ball, and Argentina have weathered that 5 minutes, or have they? Well, just as they're about to go back up to 11 players. Oh, Barrenuevo, of all people, comes up with a dodgy touch on the edge of her circle, and they just can't get the ball away. Cavallero's back onto the park. It's 11 versus 11 now, but here comes Dwyer, Rebecca Dwyer into the circle, and they win the penalty corner.
It's just been great Australia pressure, to be honest, for quite a while. But again, I think Argentina have been guilty of giving the ball away unnecessarily.
So, this time, Kenny is on the park. She scored 2 yesterday against England, low to the keeper's right. Can she find a third? In it comes, Kenny. Flex, and somehow it's been saved. Good work from Suki. Kenny's gone the other way, and Argentina survive. The Australia bench have their hands up in the air for a foot, but not given. And Paris now, wow, pulls the stick out of the Argentina player's hand. The crowd don't like it. Let's have another look.
I think it might be the post play. Oh no, it's off the foot, I think, of Suchi. That's another brilliant save, because she's almost taken half a step the other way, but that's an awesome clearance under pressure.
Into the final 2 minutes. It's Australia on the front foot. Argentina rather hanging on here. Oh, Kenny's missed it, and this will invite trouble because Rebecca now has players in front of her. This is Luchetti, this is Aymar, space on that right flank if Aymar wants to pass it, but she doesn't. Now she begins to pass. Argentina coming in round the back, but the ball across is not as dangerous as it might have been. and it's a 16, and we enter the final 90 seconds. What price 4-1 all draws at the start of the day?
Who knows?
Was it you as we walked in saying this could be the day of the draws?
Couldn't possibly comment.
Right, should have got yourself down. You had some money on it. Into the final minute then, Argentina looking to try and sneak a win here. Off the foot of Easton. It would be pretty unfair on Australia if they were to go down, but you've got to play your minute. That's outside, is it? Well, they've got a referral if they wanted Argentina. This is probably the time to take it.
Argentina don't have a referral. They're saying it's inside the circle. You say it's outside? Mitchie, can you confirm that? Daryl, can you check? Can you confirm Argentina don't have a referral list?
No, Argentina do have a referral. It's Australia that don't.
Argentina have a referral. Argentina have a referral. Australia don't. Oh, okay, yeah. Daryl, can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you. Argentina says the foot is inside the circle instead of outside the circle. Can you please check? I'm looking for foot inside the circle.
That's it. Good umpiring.
Sorry, I got confused.
Yeah.
It's Argentina. Argentina.
Good umpiring from Fanek Alcamada. Let's have a look.
Inside.
Inside it is.
And they'll run the clock down if it is a penalty corner.
Yes. The foot is inside the circle, the penalty corner, and also Argentina keeps their referral. Thank you.
They can't run the clock down because of 40 seconds.
So it'll be the last play of the game, though.
Although, we'll have 40 seconds, the whistle will blow. The clock doesn't start until the whistle blows. So we still have 40 seconds. Or 39 on the game clock. Is there to be a winner? Baranuevo's now there to the left. Delia to the right. It's Delia, Baranuevo! And it's wide. Good defensive work from Australia again. They've done really well as a unit, Australia, on penalty corners, and defensively that is. Nelson gets her stick on the ball. That's Argentina foot, is it? And I think Australia will probably just calm it down a bit. Final 10 seconds now as we have a look at this defensive effort.
Jodie Kenny
Jodie Kenny again. And would you believe it? We have got 4 1-all draws on day 2 of this Champions Trophy. Argentina almost sneaked a win at the end, but the final score reads Argentina 1, Australia 1. Well, what a game we've witnessed here this evening, Mel Clulo. Either side could have won it. It would have been harsh on Australia had they gone down in this one. They were the better side on the night.
Yeah, they were. I think, as you say, it was an absolutely brilliant game. It's a great advert for women's hockey. And I think a 1-1 draw is probably a fair result. Argentina definitely had more penalty corner opportunities that I think they'll be disappointed not to get an outcome from. But overall, 1-1's a fair result.
So 4 1-all draws means that every position in every pool is available for every team. So day 3 of this Champions Trophy should be a belter. The final match has finished 1 apiece. So let's have a look at some of the highlights here. This is the goal, Emily Smith, brilliant goal, well taken. But the full story comes from how Argentina gave the ball away in their own half.
Yeah, it's great strength by Slattery, who's playing probably under 10 caps, but brilliant finish by Smith. And I think it's one thing that Australia are very good at. They are clinical. When you give them half a chance, they turn it into a full chance.
A delight for Emily Smith. And that was her beef doing some good defensive work. But here's the equalising goal. Aymar with it. And unable to get it clear, Flanagan. And Luciana Aymar finishes off the move at the second attempt. And, well, Australia could have snuck it at the end with a penalty corner, which Jodie Kenny saw Suki save well away to her left-hand side, and then Argentina could have won it with a penalty corner at the end, but the Australian defence as a whole on penalty corners did very, very well indeed. Okay, well, I think Emily Smith is pitch side with Sarah Thomas. Let's hear her take on that match.
Emily, a draw for you guys today. How do you think that was for a team?
Yeah, it was a very good game. We knew it was going to be a tough fight, but yeah, luckily we held in there. I think we're unlucky not to get the win. I thought we had a lot more chances, but you know, that's what you need to do, be able to put them away when it matters, which we didn't quite do today. So hopefully we can learn from that and yeah, take that into the next game and get a result.
But you did yourself, scoring a great goal. How did that feel?
Yeah, it's always good to score a goal. I got set up quite well from one of my teammates, so it was easy just to get in there and knock it back in the back of the net, which was nice.
Brilliant. Good luck for your next game. Thank you.
Easy. I wouldn't say that was an easy finish. It was a very good finish from a good player. And Australia, well, I think that's a fair assessment. They had the better chances, perhaps a little unlucky not to win it, but at the same time could easily have lost it. Absolutely.
Great players always say things are easy, and she proved that in that shot.
Well, look at that. Here's the stats. 12-9 circle penetrations, 4-2 shots, 1-all, 51-49. 5 penalty corners for Argentina, none converted. And that yellow card almost cost them, but it didn't. But a great end to the second day here in Mendoza. And as I say, it sets it up nicely. There you go. All the matches 1-all. New Zealand, Netherlands 1-all. New Zealand coming from behind. China coming from behind against Japan. England coming from behind against Germany. And Argentina coming from behind against Australia. So the left-hand side did rather well in coming from behind. And that means that on the final day of pool matches, Australia take on Germany at 1 o'clock, England, Argentina at 3:30. Pool B playing first on day 3. Then China, New Zealand, and Netherlands against Japan, our final match. Well, that's it from day 2 of the Women's Champions Trophy in Mendoza. It's been a fascinating day's play. No side has come away with 3 points. It sets day 3 up nicely on Tuesday. I hope you can join us then. For the time being, for myself, Charlie Broom, and the rest of the team, thank you very much for your company. Goodbye.